think 2 eggs will satisfy me, but no. I'm making a third.
Okay, Gaston. Uh, 1 second. One
No.
second. Hello,
So whenever
everybody. Hello, everybody.
today. So
And
whenever I think of Gaston, I just think of Markiplier's version. It's like nobody fucks like Gaston. I'm like, what?
nobody gets cooked like Gaston.
Yes.
We are not getting... We are not monetized, but if we were so getting demonetized.
Nope, not with that attitude. Did my phone fall here? No, it wouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna put my phone here, even though it could fall into my eggs. Oh, whatever.
Anyway, hello everybody. Just as a little pre-stream thing, I want to tell you this story that's been happening. So my sister ordered a life-size cardboard cutout of Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars, the prequels.
I can't blame her. Honestly, I want it.
We've been doing this game where we move him around like Elf on the Shelf and just put him in random rooms. It's honestly been kind of funny, but also kind of terrifying, because you never know when someone could just put him next to your bed so you see him immediately when you wake up and scare you. Luckily that hasn't happened yet, but
You
yeah.
should put it, if your sister drives or has their own car, you should put it in their car.
It's too
right
big to
behind
put in the
it.
car. It's too big.
Not
It's
without
life
accident.
size. It's life size.
Yeah,
I'd have to
I
bend
could
him
put a
all
lot-
weird.
You can put a lot of life-size things inside of cars.
Ah, true, but like, he's like 6 foot.
Wait, he's 6 foot. Hold on, how tall is he? Hold on, I thought he was like 5 something.
I don't know.
Who?
It's with the base. Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christensen height. He is 6 foot.
Yeah.
And damn. No wonder people find him hot. Me included. I promise I'm straight.
Anyway,
But every day I have to question myself.
yeah. Today, we are going to be finishing up 4-2 Turnabout Corner, and we're finally gonna catch the real killer. You ready?
Okay, hold on, let me grab these two real quick and put them in a hat.
Alright.
Okay. That was what the first secret up there.
Alright. Time to load game.
Yo, it says my heart is at 94.7 Fahrenheit. Let's go. That means my heart is fine.
June 17, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. This is it! The big day! Did you get any sleep?
Yeah, I went to bed at 1 a.m. or so.
Oh? What time did you wake up?
Okay. It's at 4 a.m.
Your mic is very, very crunchy.
Is it crunchy or is it because they're...
I cannot
I
understand
am-
half of what you're saying.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Is that better?
Yes, that's better, thank you.
Okay. I woke up at 3 a.m.
That's only 2 hours, Apollo. Marco.
Hey! That's, hey, that's just because that happened to me last weekend. Doesn't mean it... Oh my god, yeah, it did happen to me last weekend. Doesn't mean it's... I'm not an unhealthy... I'm not a healthy person. Yep.
I get that, but at least you have me, who actually got their 8 hours of sleep.
Imagine.
And of course you also have, and the amazing Mr. Hat. Here's looking at you, kid. Good luck today, Apollo.
That's it.
Hi, Phoenix. Hey, get any sleep?
Hold on. Fuck. Damn it, Mr. Wright.
I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I signed myself out earlier today. Somehow
That's cool.
that place makes fake piano playing at the Indochine pasta joint seem almost fun. Daddy! Do you know who Prosecutor Gavin's witness is today? Take a guess. How about Little Plum? That Sherman tank of a mom? I don't...
No.
What is this reference? No, guess again.
No idea.
That's too bad. You know, speaking of moms, you need to find me a new mommy one of these days, Daddy. Or a new daddy, I know you're bi. It's barely morning and you're at it already, Trucy.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Okay, fine. What am I looking for? Okay, see, this is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship. So, Mr. Wright, do you know who the prosecution's witness is?
Alita Tiala, your client's fiance.
Yeah, she's going to be a witness.
But that seems odd. Why would she testify against her own fiance? You have to wonder what Gavin's up to.
She wants the money. She's a gold digger. Something's going down today. That much is clear.
Well, not to worry. I've got my panties back. If we can't find a killer, I'll pull one out of there. Don't worry. It only gets worse from here.
Yep.
Alright. Courtroom number 4, which, fun fact, is the most used courtroom. Because 4 is associated with, death, like, sheep in Japanese and stuff. You know, it's the death number, so it's pretty
That's
fitting
not
that
good.
it's the courtroom where we catch the killer and stuff.
That's not good.
Oh, just wait
Sorry,
until... Just wait until
I
Dual
was probably
Destinies.
wafer in my mouth. Court is now in session for the trial of Wocky Kitaki. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Judge, you're not supposed to eat in the courtroom. Prosecution is warmed up and it's a sold-out house.
Alright, well, recap. Damn it. It's not my fault I'm hungry. Well, yesterday witness seemed more guilty than any other party.
Guilty of panty snatching.
Yes. We did find out one thing for certain. There were 3 people in the park at that time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant.
Correct, Judge. And today I'd like to do something a little new age. I'd like to look at this horrible crime from the outside.
The outside?
The acquisition of the murder weapon, the preparation for the act. Our poor defendant told all, you see, to his betrothed.
His betrothed?
Yeah, the judge is dumb as shit. His fiancée, Judge, his partner for life.
Oh, ew.
With no chance of parole. By the way, you know how Klavier is in a band? All of their songs are titled stuff like 13 Years Hard Time for Love, Love, Guilty. It's all very silly.
So My Chemical Romance.
Basically, but law-themed. Which is ironic, considering punk is supposed to be against authority figures.
My Chemical Lawmance.
Exactly.
Very well, you may show the lucky lady to the stand.
Hello, everybody. I am obviously the killer. Your name and occupation, Fräulein. Alita Tiala. My occupation is future wife.
Traditional values, I see. I respect that. What?
I don't know.
You respect...
There are many brides these days can't even weave baskets blindfolded underwater. What?
I don't know if this is a reference to something or something, but yeah.
You know, if my wife can't weave a basket underwater blindfolded, she ain't the. Hey, you're here today as a witness for the prosecution.
To be honest, I didn't want to testify at first, but I couldn't hide the truth.
Honesty. Another admirable trait.
Fräulein, is it true that on the day of the crime, the defendant, Wocky Kitaki, confessed his plans? His plans for murder? Yes.
The witness will please give her sorry. Almost lost my lung. The witness will please give her testimony to the court.
Alright, Alita Tiala testimony time. Alita Tialita. It was the day that the family health
Alita
checkup
Margarita.
results came back. When Wocky found out that Dr. Meraktis had lied, he flew into a rage. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols, and you already know what happened that night. I just don't see how anyone but Wocky could have done it.
You're supposed to be on the side of your husband, bitch.
Well, you know,
if you love him.
she's only in it for the money, so...
Yeah, so she's a...
Yeah.
Sorry. So the pistol did
No,
belong to
you're
the
right,
Kitaki
she is a
family
bitch.
then. Yep.
Yes. With regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kitaki mansion on charges of the possession of illegal firearms.
And the bullet that took the victim's life, was it?
Fired from the pistol the defendant procured. Yes, this has been proven. How can you prove something like that? With the same thing we talk about every game.
Drugs!
No, fingerprints.
Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Well, rifling marks.
Bullets carry marks from the barrel that fired them, called rifling.
Rifling marks? Think of them as being a gun's fingerprint, left on every bullet it fires.
When did you first hear about Wocky's plan?
It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. I just didn't think he would actually do it.
I'm not the only one who's like actively trying to look at the characters, see if they're doing any weird detail.
No, that's totally fair because of perception, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that myself right now before we get there.
Don't worry, they'll let us know when we can perceive.
Fair enough. Very well. The events may begin the cross-examination.
What do you want to do right now?
I don't know why, when I say cross-examination or I see it, it just makes me think of a Pokemon move.
Cross-examination, the psychic type move where the... I'm not gonna continue that, I don't know. But it would definitely be a psychic type move.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, we can't perceive because the perceive button is grayed out. Alright, what do you want to do first? Do you want to just press everything? Do you want to present evidence?
Let's see the evidence real quick, because I don't remember I don't remember a lot from last time.
Alright, we have the badge, a map, mirror, bowl, Trucy's panties, cell phone, fingerprint powder.
I don't think we'll need the panties for this one.
Yeah, no, I don't think we do either. Not for this testimony, at least. This knife found bearing prints. Noodle stand, bloomers, checkup report. Fingerprints were wiped. We've already proven that he ran away, so he didn't have time to wipe the prints.
That's right. We have the slippers that belongs to the Meraktis place. We have her shoes, and if I remember the autopsy report, she was a nurse under that report.
Exactly. And then Wocky's chart, signed by Nurse Alita Tiala, and the bullet.
That was for some reason shot in the safe, which would make no sense.
Unless she was trying to do something. I'm not sure.
Alright, now let's just talk to the woman.
Alright. Let's just press her then, yeah.
That was the day of the murder, correct?
Yes. everyone in the family received their checkup results that day. When Wocky looked at his face went so pale. But of course, he had just found out he had a bullet in his chest.
So you were there at the time?
Yes, poor Wocky.
That must have been quite frightening.
He was furious. He ripped his report up to shreds. Incidentally, I had to request another copy to file as evidence. A bothersome chore, but one I performed without complaint. Wocky's at an age where he's hard to control when he loses his temper. Of course, that little bit of instability is so cute.
So you're telling me he's a child at age 4?
He's 19.
Ah, even worse. Great, now he sounds like a psychopath.
I'll teach him, he said.
So, is it easy to take a pistol out of from the house?
Not really, I think. There's a system in place to limit access, but Wocky's a special case, being the next in line. Perhaps his treatment was a bit too special, yeah? Well, maybe he is a bit spoiled. I hear he got amazing presents for his birthdays. Last year was a switchblade made out of chewing gum and a chocolate gravestone.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. The
Sounds
chewing
like
gum
he has
switchblade would probably not work, but it sounds cool.
I want a chewing gum switchblade. I just want to see how that does work. Sounds like he has a taste for sweets and danger. The point here being that the Wocky had access to the pistol.
True. And you already know what happened that night.
No, I have bad memory. Please explain it to me. What happened, meaning the murder?
I tried to stop him, I really did, but Wocky wouldn't listen. Our defendant was nothing if not determined, it seems.
The last thing you should do is blame yourself, miss.
Well, that's the only thing we should be doing. I just don't see how anyone but Wocky could have done it.
How can you say that for certain? How?
Her forehead.
Stop beating it.
You'll refrain from badgering the Fräulein. It was the defendant, Wocky, was it, who took the pistol from his home. We know this for a fact now.
I suppose we do.
So, how could anyone else have used this pistol to shoot the victim? They could not. Simple logic, yeah?
That does seem to be the case. Does the defense have anything to say regarding this point? Could someone else have used the bullet?
Could someone else have used that pistol? I mean, we have already proven that he didn't have time to wipe off the prints, so...
We already... Well, let's remember, he also did black out, so we don't know. It could have been Wocky. But there could have been another. Based on your testimony, there was clearly another. One other person had access to that pistol.
Who do you think it was?
No idea.
What's this?
Interesting. Let's have the defense then. The other court, who this other person was. What? Fuck me, I was...
Formerly an ace defense attorney of some renown.
Yep, let's go Phoenix Wright. It has to be him.
It's not. Remember, Alita is his fiancée.
Fuck, I don't know.
I'll just say
I'll
right
go with
now.
Alita.
Yeah.
Well, of course, I mean you, Miss Tiala.
Me?
Margarita.
But why?
You were quite clear when you told the court. You heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder, right? In other words, you knew what he was planning.
Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us that this lady stole the pistol from her fiancé and killed a man in cold blood on his behalf? I do love this Tell the Truth theme, it's really good. I've heard of people doing strange things for love, but this...
I would.
You would kill for your fiance?
I don't know. It depends. How badly did the person did shit? Like, did the person try killing my fiance? In that case, yes, I would kill for my fiance. I mean, or I will at least put him to court and make sure he'll never leave jail, and then make sure his life is ruined forever. Or until he proves that he's a good person again.
Yeah.
It does seem a bit unfathomable, to be sure. I am all for romance and for supporting a partner to life, to be sure, but I think I would hesitate at murder. I hope you do more than that than hesitate, sir. But what if a different connection could have been proven? A connection between the witness and the victim. We might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiance.
That would put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here? You know what I'm starting to think?
Nurse.
Exactly. I'm starting to think that the police never looked inside that safe.
I have evidence showing a connection between the witness, Miss Tiala, Miss Margarita, and the victim.
This one?
Yep. It looks like a medical chart. Fuck me. Found inside a safe at Meraktis Clinic. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart. What? Miss Tiala, whatever. Why is your name on this chart? She's sweating. These weak arms are heavy. Won't care to
Mom
explain
spaghetti.
the meaning of this, Miss Tiala?
Plum Kitaki spaghetti.
Yep. She looks nervous.
I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice.
Warm little fiance just froze over.
What does he mean by warm little fiance? I was on staff at that clinic until half a year ago. It was boring, so I quit. That's all.
Oh, she looks very smug.
Is there a problem with that? Oh, she's nothing compared to Dahlia Hawthorne.
Miss Tiala, you testified that you had no connection to the victim.
And I don't. Now.
Now?
I quit half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Let me guess, you're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every last detail of his girlfriend's past. Am I right?
No, that's not true at all. Why, I embrace the ones I love. But no, boss. There's no connection now. It doesn't fly in a court of law.
Doesn't fly? There's no way.
Just one tough nut. Probably feels right at home. Kitaki stuff. You left your job at Meraktis Clinic, true, but you remained connected somehow. Very well, Mr. Justice. No evidence that proves the witness is still connected to the Meraktis Clinic. The shoes.
Which shoes, though?
I would say her shoes, the ones that, because we found those at the location. So.
Check. Yeah, actually, you're right.
These sandals were found in the Meraktis Clinic lobby. They're yours, aren't they?
Well, who knows? I'm sure there are lots of people with those sandals. So sorry, Fräulein, but your act isn't working. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you. Also, we can see in her back sprite that she's wearing the exact same pair, but like, she's wearing a copy of the exact same pair. What's with you? I thought you were on my side. Perhaps you are unaware that toes leave toe prints? A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal all. Well, now we see your true colors. I was wrong to cooperate with you from the beginning. I just wanted you to help get Wocky back on the straight and narrow.
This girl thinks you need to worry less about Wocky and more about yourself.
The funny thing about this game is that Apollo is basically a divorce lawyer. In this game specifically.
Yo, let's go!
It's very
sounds
funny.
like as though we need to hear a bit more about your story. Your sandals were found in the entrance to the clinic, which means you were there on the day of the murder.
Well, there's little point in denying it.
Your attitude changed drastically.
Well, most
Very-
murderers do.
Yeah, very well. The witness will tell us about the visit.
Yawn, yawn.
I'm sorry, damn it.
It's fine.
Why did you go to the Meraktis clinic that day?
Let me tell you. I did go to the clinic that day. My first time in half a year since I quit in January. I went to warn him. After all, I knew Wocky had the pistol. The doctor always was a timid man. Too timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. I wanted to tell him to be careful, as an old friend. Uh-huh. Sure.
She blinked 3 times as much every time she... I'm just...
I don't know if we'll be able to this time, but...
I'm messing. By mistake, you mean... The mistake we heard about from the defendant? The botched operation?
He was a timid, small man. But I never wished him harm. I just thought I should let him know, you know?
That does make sense.
Yes, but there's still one thing which does not.
What's that, Prosecutor Gavin?
The sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Then why did she not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home.
I mean, how can you run in heels? Like, those are hard to run in.
They're wedges. They're not that hard.
They are? No, those are heels. Look, they have, like, length above. Wouldn't that be hard?
They're wedges.
What's a wedge?
Basically, it's a heel that's connected to the rest of the sole.
So those are easy. Oh, wait, hold on.
I mean...
Yeah, that could have... Yeah. I just imagine heels being hard to run in general.
They are, but... Depends on the size of the heel, I guess. Also, I love this mental image.
This what image?
This mental image of the judge wearing these specific sandals.
Honestly, Apollo, I would have worn those sandals home too. I mean, they're great.
So, why were the sandals left behind?
I keep pointing out the contradiction before me.
There's probably a good explanation for this, right, Miss Tiala? Say, for instance, there happened to be a similar pair of sandals there which you wore home by mistake? Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin. Oh, it is nothing. There is, after all, no other possible explanation, yeah, forehead?
Well, that's no fair. I'm just grabbing my eggs.
Eggs.
It was filling the hole. He's filling the holes in her testimony. God damn you!
I'm not
May
sorry.
begin the cross-examination.
I'm not sorry. This is my job, after all. Alphahead.
Well, fuck you.
Fuck you and your perfect blonde hair and your German accent.
It's Euro affected.
Fuck you.
What do you want to do here?
Let's see what else here. What else was there talk?
Let's see here. Why else? Why else
there
would
was
she
still
have
the
gone?
fucking. Were the slippers and the shoes similar matching?
They were not similar at all, but we know she wore them because of the toe print.
Yeah. So she wore the slippers because of the toe prints.
Did she wear them intentionally, though? I mean, she must have taken her shoes off and then used the slippers inside the...
Inside the office, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Anyway, is she not hiding anything? Really?
No.
Let's look over our
Okay.
evidence again real quick.
Yeah.
Let's check up.
We still don't know what's going on with the lamp either. That was
We'll
just
find out.
purely on the floor.
We haven't actually examined this yet.
I like the leaves on it.
Yeah, it's very
Wait, why
pretty.
is there a red mark on the table? Or is that just me that noticed that?
Oh, this?
Yeah, there's a red mark on the cable. I don't know. There's just a cable thing? Huh.
1 second. Haha!
This cord runs to the lamp and it has a red stain on it. Did she kiss the cable? It looks like a kiss mark.
It could be. Wait, I
got
know! Maybe it was left there by a red marker! Like, they were trying to write their name and slipped.
Why would anyone write their name on a lamp?
I used to write my name on my magic ropes.
Good for you.
The bulb is
Oh, it's
broken.
broken.
Interesting.
Bulb is broken. It won't turn on.
Oh, how is it broken?
Don't touch that, you'll cut yourself. Yeah, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
My finger!
You're bleeding, let me see that. Wright's gonna kill me. Wait.
Magic blood! Gotcha!
Please don't do that again. I have enough to worry about without my co-worker injuring themselves on the evidence.
I mean, fair. Anyway, what do you think she went here for? I mean, it could be this. What do you wanna do? I'll let you take the reins.
Let's just talk with her. Let's see what she says.
Alright. Press everything then?
Yep. Around what time did you go to the clinic?
I don't remember exactly, but it was after 9:30, I think?
And that was the first time you had contacted Dr. Meraktis in half a year?
Of course it was. He wasn't the kind of boss you made friends with.
So why did you go to the clinic that day?
I went to warn him. Sure. Totally.
Did you want Dr. Meraktis to run away?
Well, after I failed to stop Wocky, I thought that was the only other way to avoid the problem.
Couldn't you have called? Why go there in person?
I called several times that evening, but no one was in. The victim was busy driving home until after 9 p.m. that night, remember? This was proven by this mirror yesterday, I thought if I warned him, he would run away for sure. Knowing the doctor... The doctor always was a timid man.
What? Oh, you mean the act of malpractice on Wocky, correct?
If he had just told Wocky the truth in the beginning, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, that's what you think. Or the operation was the start of the whole affair.
No, of course if he told him, he might have been erased by the Kitakis much earlier.
A disturbing thought.
We know that the Meraktis clinic had ties to the Kitaki family. He probably couldn't have gone to the police, even if he'd wanted to. That's why I knew I had to warn him. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. Totally.
No, I don't. I'm afraid of women. I don't trust women. Therefore, you're lying to me. No dark secrets, eh?
What? Look at me however you... What? Look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing.
He's hiding something. I know it. Must have some evidence that proves it too.
Whenever they say something like this, you're probably supposed to present stuff on this statement, you know? You're free to think whatever you
right.
like. I went to that clinic with only one thought in mind. I need to cover up my involvement. Anyway.
Why else would I have gone? Oh yeah, secrets. Alright, let's present something then.
Alright, what do we want to present here?
let's present the chart like you said.
The chart again?
Yeah.
Well, looks like we're right.
This chart was found inside of the safe in Doctor's office.
Yes.
Yeah. Why would this one chart be in that safe, Miss Tiala? You know why it was, wasn't it?
You know why it was done, don't you?
Fuck me, damn it. Okay.
Eh.
You know what it's done? Did the stuff work?
Yes,
filling me in.
Anyway.
Dr. Meraktis didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away.
Bad doctor.
And this is where you come in, Miss Tiala. The nurse who filled the chart was you, which means you knew about Wocky's failed operation. Interesting.
Slam. Come on and slam.
Yeah, body slam. Let's go. You were in the same position. Yeah, you were in the same position as Dr. Meraktis. Kind of makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it?
Yeah, see, she's wearing the exact same shoes. You're bold for a novice, I'll give you that. Mr. Justice, you must know I was only a nurse. The doctor is responsible for the chart's contents.
The chart business seems to be quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly.
Too bad, little attorney. Aha!
Oh my gosh, that adds a lot more room to my light? What? A lot more light to my room, damn it. I just opened my blinds. Actually added a lot more light to my room.
That
God.
happens.
My bracelet. Reacting again.
What is it, Apollo?
I felt my bracelet tighten just now.
Your bracelet?
Yeah, just like yesterday, like you said.
When a witness is unsure of something, their nervous habit gives them away. But I can't see anything, Apollo.
That's because you're a girl.
I think that was actually supposed to be you. Do you want to read that?
Oh. Sure.
Let's see. History.
When a witness is unsure of something, their nervous habit gives them away, but
I can't see anything, Apollo.
So what about my bracelet reacting to?
Wait.
I didn't see it because I look up for 1 second. I don't see it.
Yes, that has to be it. Oh, she basically tugged at her little neckerchief.
Oh. What has to be it?
Your senses, Apollo. They must be sharper than mine.
Yeah?
I can't see it, but you can sense it.
I don't know about that, Trucy. I don't have some kind of special power.
You literally have a magic bracelet, Apollo. Listen to me, Apollo. There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Tiala's testimony, but we don't know what her nervous habit is.
Well then, what do we do?
You have to perceive it yourself, Apollo, with your eyes and your senses. You're on your own now.
Then, well, I guess it's up to me and my special bracelet. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. I don't know who gave it to me. I forgot. But somehow touching it helps me focus. Let's give it a shot and bring it down that testimony.
I love the Allegro version of this theme. It's so good.
Who gave him the bracelet?
You'll see. Now, why would I go to the clinic now for a half-year-old chart? I wanted to tell him to be careful as an old friend.
But what? I
feel like we need to press something first, maybe?
Maybe. Wait, what caused her to pull on her handkerchief? What line of text?
Oh, it's not in here yet.
Oh.
But she did it once, so... Huh. Oh.
Alright.
1 second. Oh, that's...
Wait.
Hang on. You know what? This is an amended statement. Let's try perceiving on here.
Alright.
Hello? It's not here. She's got her hands clasped. Oh! Oh, we missed it, though.
Is it her fidgeting her ring?
Yeah. Why would I go to the clinic now? Interesting.
You want something funny?
What?
I didn't say it, but earlier I was thinking, imagine if her thing was her just fidgeting her ring. I was actually thinking that before it happened.
And you were right, it seems. So, yeah, it looks like we got it.
Nice.
At least for this one.
There it is.
At least for this one.
Because I was thinking about like, oh yeah, I knew fidget rings existed, so like if she gets nervous, what if she just starts fidgeting it?
I do love the background for Perception. It's so chirpy.
It reminds me of something I used to draw back in the day. I had a whole thing about voids and sort of void portals.
Almost looks like tie-dye, but
Oh,
You
I
know.
can see that too.
neither here nor there.
Why go to the clinic for? Why go for a blah, 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 for half a year? You ask. But you know why you would go now, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was quite clear, Miss Tiala. You have a nervous habit. The moment you said the word now, you used your right thumb to fidget with your ring.
What?
She was unsure. I saw it. Now, that's the key word. The chart wasn't part of your past. It was clear and present threat.
That's ridiculous. Why, if that were the case, I would have had 6 months to do something about it.
Indeed.
Huh?
Which means something happened quite recently. I'm gonna make the chart a problem for you now.
What do you think that was?
Marriage!
They're fiancés.
She has commitment issues. You caught her on the ropes now. I can feel it. Time to strike the killing blow with evidence. Miss Tiala, there's no use trying to hide it. The chart that became a threat to you now because of this.
Do you think it was
She
this?
was cheating. She was cheating on Wocky for the lamp. That's why there was red lipstick on it.
It's probably this, honestly.
Yeah,
Like-
it has to be this.
Yeah.
A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The Kitakis are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup of this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this?
Nothing. Why should I think anything?
Oh, I would think you were positively beside yourself. Because you were afraid. You knew. Fuck, I need to stop laying down when I talk. It bothers. You knew what Wataki Kitaki chest x-ray would reveal.
Wataki Kitaki.
A full year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free.
Little too long.
Half year. But the chart came back to haunt you.
Look at the feathers.
She looks so much like a child and a guy in this frame.
We got her. On this, at least.
Your Honor, we got him.
No!
What just happened? What just happened? Did the witness just admit to lying?
I sensed it. There was a great aura emanating from our forehead. He was very stinky. Very cool.
I literally just showered.
It was the sweat on his massive brow.
Damn.
Very cool. So, the lady was lying, it seems. Wait, Klavier thinks I'm cool?
That's correct. She said she sells shisha down by the seashore. She said she had no connection to the Meraktis clinic. but her connection was deep indeed, a bit too deep. If the Kitaki's got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala?
You guessed it.
Guessed it. I got it on the mark. Order, order. I did it. I broke her testimony.
Amazing, Apollo. I didn't see it at all. Daddy was right about you. Wait,
Miss Tiala.
it's true that chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him about Wocky and went home.
Okay.
It appears this cross-examination is far from over.
What?
She hid the truth from us, this is clear, yet it is not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand.
I
I mean, he's not wrong. We're building up to it, don't worry.
Fuck you. Very well, the witness will add this to her testimony. And we'll have a bit more cross-examination. Oh, so close.
You're still close. Keep on her, Apollo.
You can hear my thoughts?
Mm-hmm. You probably muttered it under your breath. Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. Well, what about that bullet in the safe? It's very...
That's fair. No, that's a warning. That counts as a warning. It's called a warning shot.
Why not just...
Actually, can we just present that? Can we just try that?
Yeah.
You
Shootout.
warned him, you say. You say
Shootout.
nothing happened in the doctor's office, you say. I disagree. Take a look at this.
What's that? Looks like a squished up ball of clay. Kinda like you, actually.
Whoa, words
Clay?
can hurt, Tiala.
Clay?
Words can hurt, and this is a bullet that was found in the Meraktis clinic office.
Clay Terran, who we don't meet until game 2 of this. Who we don't meet until...
Wait, did someone think Clay?
Once we get to Dual Destinies, you'll see.
Oh my gosh, you reference Dual Destiny so much. I'm like, what?
I don't know. Dual Destinies.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
I can't wait until we get to Dual Destinies.
Fair enough.
Because Dual
Something
Destinies
did happen in the office, Miss Tiala.
Shut the fuck up! Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic.
Objection to your objection. But this was stuck inside the doctor's safe.
Inside the safe? I
That's
guess the
right.
police...
Now I'm smelling your sweat.
I guess the police didn't check that far. Okay, but there is a problem. How can you say that bullet was fired on that day?
Objection. Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us?
Oh shit, don't tell me.
This pistol was taken from the Kitaki mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder weapon, then that proves the firearm was discharged in the office of that day of the murder.
Not bad, Forehead. You're coming along quite nicely.
I know, I'm hot.
You sure are.
What?
Nothing.
Bailiff, have this bullet analyzed immediately.
Yes, sir. We'll take it to Detective Sky immediately, sir.
30 minutes later, a report arrives. The rifling marks on both bullets are identical.
Oh, would you look at that?
Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon. Perhaps the defense would like to state their position. The bullet in that safe proves one fact. The pistol was fired in the office on that day, and at the end of the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart. Do you think someone was threatening Dr. Meraktis in order to open the safe? I precisely think that, and only one person was in position to do such a thing. Our witness, Alita Tiala, Margarita.
Boom.
Order, I say. Mr. Justice, where are you going with this?
I think you know exactly where he's going with this, Your Honor.
Are you
Headset.
accusing the witness?
Alita Tiala knew about Wocky Kitaki's botched operation. She got engaged to him without telling him about it, and as long as that bullet remains in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him and then Bullet finally reached its destination?
What?
That reminds me. Apparently the Kitakis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices. They're making quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will.
Notorious. So she planned to marry him just to get her hands on his foot.
Objection! Oh, hi, Wocky. You keep talking trash about my Alita, and I'll sue you, lawyer man! I don't think that's how it works.
What, me?
Yeah! You'd abuse my Alita!
I think you mean accused.
Same
I don't
difference.
abuse women.
Same difference. Well, you can't have her. She's mine. It was me. I shot that doctor. Me. He left me to die, so I left him to die too. There in that park.
Wocky, just cool down a second, please.
You keep your hands off my Alita, or I'll...
Miss Tiala?
I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've laughed so hard.
Something funny.
Wocky, wake up and smell reality. Alita, baby? The signature on the
don't
chart.
break my boy!
The engagement. I mean, come on. It's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself.
Don't hurt my boy!
Alita! Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fraulein. Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway.
So the family fortune is what you're really after.
That's right. I wanted the money. No way! That's whack! I ain't trying to hear that! Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question?
Who, me? Who?
I believe you said you were going to abuse me?
Accused.
Of what crime, might I ask?
Huh?
Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure. I got close to that brat because I wanted his money.
Yes. Okay.
But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I'd already left the clinic.
What?
Yeah, that makes literally no sense, come on. I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat.
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Trucy?
You had the most to lose if that chart was found. But I didn't have a pistol now, did I? Well, you could have taken Wocky's. You think he'd have mentioned that, no? All I've heard him say is it was me, I shot him.
Listen, that's only because he's trying to protect you. You can't blame my client for being
Sorry to
dumb.
intrude in this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting one critical point. What point? Certainly the Fräulein wanted that shot. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe. But then, wouldn't she have taken the shot? Oh.
Fuck, you're right.
You see? That shot wouldn't have been left in that safe.
God damn it, he's right.
Miss Tiala?
Yes?
Oh, wait, give me 1 second. I think the laundry's done, and I told... Give me 1 minute. 1 minute.
Alright.
Real quick.
It is clear to this court that you are not a very good fiancé. Actually...
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you asked me. Yeah, no problem. It sounded quiet from my end.
Speaking of laundry, our washing machine is broken, so we're getting a new one. Screechy.
Sorry, my friend's my friend scared me with a sock puppet of Spooky Bro.
Oh man, a sock puppet? What?
Puppet.
They made a sock puppet of her.
Oh, and me.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, we did it for like a weird Jumanji trailer.
Oh, that's fun.
It is clear. It is clear to the. It is clear to the court that you are not a very good fiance.
Oh.
You think?
I'm flattered.
Perhaps it's time you told us the truth. Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day. And don't forget, you're a gold-digging hoe.
I'm with you in the dark.
We've proven that you were at the Meraktis clinic on the same day of the crime.
Fine. Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it. So I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it would... Yeah, Dr. Meraktis. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Meraktis was shot in the temple or not. How does she know that?
Someone called me, and I don't know who. 602 540 772 72. Yeah. Nope. I've never heard of this person ever in my life, so it can't be important. If they call me again, oh well.
I keep getting like political texts like, when are you gonna send in your ballot? When are you gonna send in your ballot? And like,
my ballot hasn't came in yet.
I already filled mine out. I'm going to put it in the mail today, I think.
I've been waiting for mine in the mail and it's just not come in.
Actually, I think there's a service where you can like track what mail's coming in. I can tell you about it later.
Okay. You went back later? Oh yeah, later.
That chart was dangerous, you understand. I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day. But you couldn't get the shot then, could you? And later that night, Dr. Meraktis was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat. No easy feat with the cops all over the place.
That was you.
Yeah, that's right. I broke into the office. Apollo! That sound, it came from behind this door.
Someone's in there.
Actually, this is a good flashback.
A break-in. They left through that window. So you were that burglar.
That was you two? If only I had one more minute. Then I could have opened that safe and gotten the chart.
What? That's trespassing and breaking at that.
Oh, is this a trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They are gangsters, you know.
Oh, sorry, wait. In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination? Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh? God damn it.
Hey, how does she know he was shot in the temple? That's,
That's
definitely
a good point.
something. Let's see here. I feel like we should just press that statement for more info. Because it's very suspicious.
The doctor was shot in the right temple, yes.
So it seems. Let's reveal the facts again, shall we? If the killer shot from this location, the bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was in the right temple.
Yes, we heard the testimony on this yesterday.
From the panty snatcher.
At the time of the shooting, the witness was standing here. Then we found out it was actually
The other way, yeah.
around. Just before the gun was fired, he shouted. The victim turned his head to look and was shot. But that was proven to be a lie. Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness it, but it was on the other side. He was standing to the north next to the trash can where he caught those panties. If Mr. Stickler shot it from this location, the bullet couldn't hit the right temple.
Well, there is one place it could hit from. Silly, silly attorney.
What?
Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning?
I don't usually eat breakfast. You remember, Trucy?
I always have a glass of milk for breakfast. What matters is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there can only be one explanation. The panties guy was mistaken.
But his location was proven. You can't write that off, him being mistaken.
Then why don't you show us our forehead?
Show you what?
Must I explain everything? Very well, let's recap. If the witness, Panties Guy, was standing to the north, then where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim?
But wait, if the witness was standing there, how could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple?
I lately laid out the facts for us. It is up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. If you can,
My forehead isn't that shiny. Wocky Kitaki was standing at the killer mark. Was a stickler at the witness mark. And of course, Meraktis was the victim of the mark.
Anyway, hey, remember how we found all those bowls in the clinic? Interesting, ain't it?
Yep. Let's hear what the defense has to say. Where was the killer standing in?
Obviously not at the killer or witness mark,
else.
so, you know.
As the facts stand now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location.
What are you talking about? I don't see any other place.
I don't know, could it have been from inside the stand? No.
Oh, I wonder!
Apparently, Mr. Justice does. Let's hear it. Fuck me. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from?
It's time to raise the roof. And the stakes.
Yeah.
Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? But what if they were a bit more terrifying? Yeah!
Did it do the monster mash?
Like so. It's double penalty now. Whoa! How terrifying! Definitely not like Justice for All's multiple full testament. Yeah.
Okay, I've been meaning to ask, what is the whole point of the thing in the right corner?
It's basically your health bar.
Is my health bar?
Yeah, it's basically your health bar. So,
Okay.
the way they explain it is it's a penalty system, and if you explain yourself too poorly, then you lose.
Double penalty.
Her forehead wishes to take us in a new direction. Then he must be ready for the challenges ahead.
Fuck you. Challenge accepted. It's justice time.
Are you sure, Apollo?
Yeah, the key is the witness, Mr. Sickler's testimony. If we believe that we know where he stood, and the victim turned when he shouted, there's only one place the killer could have been. The killer shot the victim
from here.
It's in the stand. On the stand. Right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. On the mark.
Definitely.
I believe we all owe a debt of gratitude to Miss Alita Tiala.
What do you mean?
Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning.
True. Wow, the power
Wesley
of the
Stickler
DS.
was standing next to the trash can when he saw the two men.
Wow, the power of the DS to make these models.
Amen. He shouted just as he told us in his testimony.
Stop, you two! Let's settle this like
And the
gentlemen!
victim turned to look in his direction. His shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple.
Let me check the court record and... Let's see this stand again. Oh no, there's no hole in here anymore, dang it. Oh well.
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. That's right. That's right, Trucy. I am. Fuck, I forgot his name.
You're the, punch guy? Or whatever?
Yep. I am the Kool-Aid man.
You're the Kool-Aid man? I mean, you are wearing red, so I guess that fits.
Yep. Which direction was his right temple facing at the moment? That's right, toward the noodle stand.
Wow.
I'm saying there's a fourth person altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Order, I say.
Didn't we do this last time?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, like,
So-
in the first trial, Kristoff was the fourth person at the scene.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're just reusing this.
Noise. So you're saying the killer... You're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand?
Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand, which would mean the victim, Dr. Meraktis, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the cart behind him. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I'd think you'd notice if you were pulling someone along.
Huh. There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place?
I mean, let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand. We had not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was in that stand.
Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in that stand?
Well, too bad.
Well, too bad. Let's just go with it.
Well, do you want to choose too bad? We obviously have evidence, but, you know.
I think. Are we allowed to save? Can we save from here?
I mean, like, it'll probably just be like, oh, wait, that's dumb. I can't say that. We do have proof, but if you want to.
All right. As a funny, I want to say, well, too bad.
Well, too bad.
Too bad. I'm kidding. Just kidding. I've got it. Oh, that was close.
That was a good one.
Then let's see it. Show us the proof that someone was hiding in the noodle stand.
I don't know if we're just supposed to present this bowl, or... Because...
I mean, we don't have any other bowls.
I mean, we've already checked this. We haven't checked this yet, though. It's the Eldoon's Noodles mascot, Mr. Salty. He's so cute.
If he's Mr. Salty, shouldn't he look angry? It's not very endearing mascot either.
You know, come to think of it, it looks a lot like you, Apollo, especially the red parts.
Can I help it if I like red?
I think we just do need to present this.
Okay.
Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. A bowl! Here we go!
Thoughts, Prosecutor Gavin?
We have a choice between heaven or hell. Either our brains are damaged or our foreheads is. I wonder which it is.
Well, I think our brains are damaged.
Well, too bad. We didn't. Well, too bad. Just this go with it. It's the Eldoon's Noodles mascot, Mr. Salty. He's so cute.
If he's Mr. Salty, shouldn't he look angry? It's not very endearing mascot either.
I wonder which it is. Oh,
court finds
dang.
Mr. Justice Brain faulty. By majority vote. Time to pick something else.
Oh, wait! It's probably the slipper.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny,
How
though.
about showing us the right evidence this time?
Oh, you mean the Phoenix Wright evidence?
You passed the slippers.
Wait. No, is it the slippers? Let me check. Yeah, it is.
The Meraktis Clinic, and they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the... What was that voice crack? Trash can.
And what are you talking about?
Well, a single slipper print was found at this crime scene, right next to the noodle stand. Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe print was found in the left slipper.
Well, shit. That's not
right.
good.
I like looking at feet. In other words...
No, that's my thing, Bazoy.
That is true, my bad. In other words...
Don't steal my thing, Mr. Lawyer Man!
I'm trying my best to save your life, damn it. Stop making it harder.
I'm pretty much dead anyway, I don't care.
No, we can save you somehow. Oh my gosh. In other words, this is proof that you were inside the noodle stand. Or at least at the location.
Yet there was only one slipper mark found at the scene. Can this be called a footprint in good faith?
Yes, he can. Observe the diagram. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace of cobblestone path.
Yet you still cannot say this is a footprint here.
Why not?
You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground? In that position, highly doubtful.
That's just dumb.
One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cluttered with the tools of the noodle-making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there.
You have a point. Yeah, for a guy to run in there. Could someone have hidden in the stand?
Apollo, I think I might be onto something.
Yes.
I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be...
Well, Mr. Justice,
Here's where we
that
present
someone
the
could have been
bowl.
hidden in the stand.
Here's where we present the
I
bowl.
can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear that stand.
Bowl, baby!
See, I'm not a hungry guy myself, especially for the soul, but this is a noodle bowl that was found and stolen from the El Dude Noodles noodle stand.
That's a lot of noodles. That's a lot of nudes.
That's a lot of nudes!
Wait.
Yes, and what about it? We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday. In the lobby of the Meraktis Clinic.
I do like the Health Today magazines on the reception stand.
A large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic. Yep, I don't think anyone's hungry for these noodles. Mr. Alden was very clear about these bowls. Well, I don't care who did it. Without the stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too. Yet the bowls were removed. That night, there was space inside the noodle stand. Space created at the Meraktis Clinic, no less. Kind of around the time that you were there, Miss Alita Tiala, Margarita.
I like that it's just her thinking he's right. I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse lies than that spoiled brat's pickup lines. Hey, that's insulting!
No, what the fuck?
How dare you
Don't use
insult
my
my
boy
pickup
like
lines
that.
like that? I thought they were cute. You always said they were cute. You always said they were cute, my little dirtbag.
I'm on Wocky, I'm on your side. Man, how can you do the man like that? Hold on, I need to breathe. I can't breathe. 1 second.
Deep breaths, everyone. Deep breaths. In, hold, and out.
Oh, I can breathe again.
Oh, where were we? Oh, I would like to remind the witness of her current status.
Oh, this tastes like shit. Ah.
This court does not consider you entirely innocent.
Show me an innocent, I'll show you a fairy tale. What does that fucking mean? That makes
Listen,
no
if you're
sense.
telling me a fairy tale, it better be How to Train Your Dragon. That's a great fairy tale, by the way.
Oh, I love How to Train Your Dragon. Jinx. Anyway,
Damn, fucking. In any case.
the Cressida Cowell books are so good. I mean, the movies are
haven't read the
fine,
books.
but
I want to
I
read
have
the books.
literally all of them.
You do?
Yeah. If you want to come over one day and borrow them.
Awesome. I will highly consider. One day when I'm free, I'll come over.
Alright.
The defense has somehow made its point. The witness had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Meraktis.
I love how she's just like, pouty face. More fairy
Yeah,
tales.
no, she's a bitch.
This whole trial is a fairy tale.
You're a bitch. Then please, pull us back down to reality, Miss Tiala. I'll give you one last chance to explain yourself. This is it. Why was Dr. Meraktis pulling that stand that night? And what was Alita Tiala Margarita doing inside it?
Okay. I'm going to say this now.
Time to get to the bottom of this case.
A little bit of a trigger warning coming up for depictions of choking. That night, I went to ask Dr. Meraktis for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kitaki family's hands. But Dr. Meraktis didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Kitakis had sent me, so I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. Interesting.
I did not listen to a word she said. What?
Basically, she's just like, oh, he thought the Kitakis sent me, so I went home after our little whatever.
Fair. You knew about the botched operation, so you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself.
I won't make excuses, and I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. I told him that Brat got his health checkup report, and that he was coming to settle the score.
I see. Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination. For the third time. Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony.
Hopefully.
Either I perceive the truth, or it's over.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Thank you, game. Anyway. Yes, this is all... For some reason he thought the Kitakis had sent me, so I gave up and went home. This is suspicious because...
This one. Because we believe that she was in the cart, so we have to know this one.
So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. Interesting that she's tugging at her little scarf.
Yup.
Gotcha!
Hee hee.
All I did was talk and lie, apparently.
What? Show me proof.
I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence, and they give it all away. The proof? Oh, it's you, of course, Miss Tiala. All I did was talk to him, you claim? And yet you can't hide your own nervous twitch whenever you say those words.
My Twitch? What are you talking about? I don't stream.
But I do. And you have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf.
What? What?
Is this working better than I hoped?
I'm just thinking about one scene in the 6th game right now.
I used to. That was actually true. I used to stream on Twitch. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies. 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth.
Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth.
It seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? Seems that unnervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something.
Good to know.
You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Meraktis clinic office. And I've got the proof that shows exactly what happened.
Hey, so remember how the lamp was on the floor and it had a stain on it?
Oh my god! She didn't have an affair with the lamp. Actually, no. I mean, knowing some people, it could still be an affair. Anyways, let's expect the lamp.
What's that?
You're touching your scarf again. There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord. I thought it was lipstick.
Here's the,
It might not be.
It is actually lipstick. Here's the, trigger warning for choking.
Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with the plausible explanation for the lamp's state.
Well, spit it out. This talking in circles nonsense is killing me.
Very well. The answer is very simple, Miss Alita Tiala Margarita. Please remove your scarf.
A sound only dogs can hear.
Objection!
This is a trial to determine what happened in that park, yet we seem to have drifted off target.
Well, find out soon enough if we're drifting. As soon as the witness removes her scarf.
I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my clothing.
Miss Tiala, but I can.
This isn't strip poker.
I was just thinking that. Miss Tiala, I'm afraid you've forgotten what already been proven.
What?
You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf.
Well, if the judge tells me to. No.
All right, Gladys.
Alright,
I knew it.
here it is.
So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala Margarita?
Yep.
Your neck. That isn't what I think it is.
My neck and my back. I'm not gonna finish that.
Don't forget that cat and the crack. Yup. Something did happen that night at the Meraktis clinic. You needed to get that chart back no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it. But wait.
There's more.
Looking at this lamp and the witness' neck, looks like the very opposite happened. Exactly.
Stop being so damn cute, Apollo, I swear.
The victim in the clinic that night was this witness specifically. You tried to threaten Dr. Meraktis and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at Meraktis clinic.
There go her chest wings, I guess.
I think I heard glass shatter for a moment. Order, I say. Will someone please tell me what really happened?
I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Meraktis. That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you.
Look, I'm like my clinic scene in its last patient.
We have to get rid of that chart.
chart.
That's me.
Fuck.
We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me.
So you can save your own skin?
What?
I know you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see that chart, you're finished. leaving me holding the short straw. But if I'm going down, I want some company. You? And what happened next?
He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then he took that cord. Meraktis was serious. Deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out. Now thinking back, I should have been reading her a lot raspier.
Yeah, no.
I totally
Fair
forgot.
enough. So you were the victim.
And the red splotch on the coat was your lipstick. I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I then snuck into that noodle stand? But how could I?
What? Alright, I'm confused. Why is there red lipstick on it then? Did she kiss it? Like, did
I
she
think
try
it
grabbing
accidentally got
the
on
cord
there.
of her mouth?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think it's just accidentally on there.
See, I would have believed it more if it were blood.
Well, you don't usually get a blood stain from choking someone out. Just really intense bruising.
And that is fair. Well, one thing is clear. We now know what really happened at the Meraktis clinic. It was seen that our victim was not entirely without blame himself.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. I've told you everything. Can I go home now?
You bear some responsibility for the events that day, true. Yet if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala.
Or does it?
Oh, when did this happen? Finally, everyone's sympathizing with her.
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala?
Well, she's a gold digger, we know that much. Very well. This finishes the cross-examination of this.
Shut up!
Go!
Electric guitar, baby!
Amen, Gavin. I mean, fuck, Klavier.
Well, he is a Gavin, so... Not so fast. This party's just getting started. Now, we rock.
And roll.
Hell yeah.
What? Wait, why do I have to say what? Let me say and roll. That would have been cool.
Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
Prosecutor Gavin?
Meraktis choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next? He's right. There is more we don't know.
She was choked hard enough to leave that mark. So she would have been out for a while.
Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand?
Alita Tiala half dead. Dr. Meraktis pointed at stand. Oh, so you're saying that he tried to hide the body.
Exactly. He was
And
going
a
to
bullet
dump the
fired
body
his side
somewhere.
stand.
What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night.
Miss Alita Tiala, Margarita, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet.
You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin? Me? Fräulein, I only wish to know the truth.
Well, let's get.
You good?
Fuck! I know. I just hate when I do a voice crack.
Are you okay, our forehead?
No, I'm a man. I am a man. Let's go back over what we've learned up to now. On the day of the murder, Wocky saw his checkup report, from what he learned about the bullet is still inside him. Maybe I'm not okay. So he took a pistol from the family stash, with the intent to give Dr. Meraktis some of his own medicine.
And Miss Tiala heard about this from Wocky, so so she went to the Meraktis clinic ahead of him, in order to get rid of the chart with her signature.
But then something happened.
I feel like I'm losing the Trucy voice. Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold.
Dude, don't worry about you. My Apollo voice changes all around. Like, oh, I'm speaking fast for some reason. I have a deep voice. Now I have not so deep voice. What's going on with the Apollo? Who knows?
A man of many voices.
Ah, indeed. But what about Dr. Meraktis?
That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala, perhaps he thought, to death. What did he do after his crime? I was just knocked out, not dead. From the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, our forehead, care to guess?
Oh, I know. Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Meraktis do? Maybe he did think he killed Alita Tiala and Margarita. Do I have evidence to show what he did next?
I'm fairly certain it's the noodle cart.
We can go with the noodle cart.
Yeah.
We know the bowls were already removed.
Yeah.
So we could say the bowl just in case, but let's go with noodle stand.
Yeah, noodle stand. Probably loaded her up and then tried to dump her somewhere.
Yeah, that's his next move, Dr. Meraktis. Stole the guy Eldoom noodle stand.
What, killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand?
Oh, well, it wasn't so random. Remember, all the bowls in the clinic foyer? Bowls that belonged inside the stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? The stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls?
Maybe because the stand was heavy?
Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place. Ah. Oh, wait, you don't mean... I do. Dr. Meraktis did replace those bowls with something. Something alive! Your corpse, Miss Tiala.
My corpse?
Dr. Meraktis panicked and he thought he'd kill you.
His next move would be to dispose of the body. That's crazy talk! You're all crazy!
That's what my mom told me. Then let's think about this logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind.
Scientifically speaking, it would be very easy to... Wait, I'm not in here. Dang it. Oh well.
But on his way there...
I was gonna do an Emma bit, but I decided not to.
Fair enough. Who should he run into but the defendant, Wocky Kitaki?
Shut the fuck up. I question your logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with? That's right. He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Once the park was his destination.
What?
Apparently the defense has an idea. Does where Dr. Meraktis was heading with that stand? Here, please show us on this diagram. Oh, here, please show us on this diagram. Where exactly was the victim dragging the stand?
By the way, this is a river. This is a
Oh,
river.
I thought that was a road. No,
Nah, it's a river.
So the river then.
Definitely the river.
There? That's a river.
I thought it was a road at first, too. They could have made it
Yes,
a
Your
little
Honor.
more blue.
I agree. Or make it like, instead of those like line squiggles, or those lines.
Make it more
Fuck.
squiggly so it looks more like waves, yeah.
Yeah. Your Honor, I scarcely need to explain why.
A perfect place to dispose of a body. He was going to throw me into that river? He didn't have many other options, Fräulein.
So Sorry, that just made me thought about the. So, have you heard about the potential serial killer that's going on?
No? What?
Apparently, they've been finding a lot of bodies in like Tempe Town Lake,
What?
and they've been finding lots of bodies in the lake, and there's been murders around lately. So, what one of my friends told me that it's suspicion to me maybe a serial killer going around.
Is there any pattern to the bodies? Have they figured that out?
I don't know. I don't know much information about this, but that's for what I've been told. I don't know anything else.
Interesting. Did you read that line? I'm sorry.
I believe this clears up all of the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala. And then the denouement. What?
Denouement. It's French.
Denouement.
Denouement.
Denouement. Wesley Stickler of the panty snatching fame walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts in that instant.
Here's this chart again. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this pose.
Dang.
So,
Sorry.
I shot him?
You were the only one who could have stolen Wocky's pistol. It had to be you.
Fine, you got me.
Well, Miss Tiala.
Nice work.
Thank you. You mean I'm right?
I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story to get that spoiled brat off the hook. You're the one who's dreaming! Paula's backed up everything he said with facts. If you're so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Meraktis pulling that stand through the park? Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak.
Where of what? Can't believe she's still trying to deny this. Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin?
Must I always be the one to point out our forehead's errors?
Maybe there's really is something.
I believe the Fräulein speaks of Doctor's car.
This car?
That's right. The Meraktis clinic has that big garage.
In which that green sports car was it?
Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car.
Damn it.
And so we find our victim without probable cause to steal that stand. And our defense without a case. I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken. Ha! What an excellent counter-argument, Fräulein. Too bad you're quite wrong. Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy. Daddy?
That's right. That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was the green sports car. Oh, yeah. Yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it.
Afterwards, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine. That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car, Did he not want to get the leather dirty?
What? Irk sound effect?
A glaring contradiction, to be sure. You're more glaring than your forehead. Seriously.
I don't have that much of a forehead.
Seriously, it could be a stage mirror with that amount of shine.
No. Hold on, sir. Oh, Mr. Justice, why didn't Dr. Meraktis use his car to carry the body?
Is that a groan of surrender I hear?
No, let me think about it.
Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
Yeah, everything I've learned.
Hey, okay. So it turns out Stickler is more important than we thought.
Fuck Stickler! Mr. Justice, this conjurer didn't cast doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night.
I'm assuming the car didn't run because otherwise he would have no need to steal the stand, and we know he stole the stand because he was the one carrying it, so...
Yeah. So the car didn't run. Oh, because of the panties in the
Yeah.
exhaust pipe.
Yeah.
God damn it. It's all coming together. Thanks to science!
Science is the best!
That night, Dr. Meraktis could use his car.
Now you're making even less sense than usual.
No, according to my information, Miss Tiala. Put 1 and 1 together, and the
answer
explanation
is
is quite
2.
simple.
The answer is 2.
Correct. If it's so simple, perhaps you could show us some of the evidence.
Level of guilty is such a sick-ass beat. Show us
We
proof.
showed them panties.
Them panties, baby!
Oh,
Yeah!
I'm sorry, Trucy. Let's see now. Panties again.
This
I'm
case
sorry, Your
is
Honor.
wild. All sorts of things come out of my panties.
You.
All sorts of things come out of my panties. Even the truth.
Oh my God, Trucy, no.
I don't know why they went so hard on this bit.
God damn it, another crime was committed the night of the murder. The theft of these panties, the latest in a string of similar threats, actually. Thefts. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act.
Well, damn.
A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid. In the Meraktis Clinic garage.
What?
The snatcher hid the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them? Why, weren't they found in the car exhaust pipe? Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information.
Which is not real, but whatever, it's fine.
I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin.
Oh, why, thank you for remembering, Forehead. So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost.
Your pig?
My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break from just from that. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Really not. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. My, how interesting.
Yeah, well, Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling. The panty snatcher snuck into the Meraktis garage. From the time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start.
I mean, it would start, but, you know. What?
It won't get far.
That's why Dr. Meraktis had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of. This is the 4th time he's done this in this case alone. in this trial day alone.
Well, Miss Tiala, this wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
So it does. Oh, hurt foxes. I love this. I love this reminiscence theme. Where am I? So dark. Can't see. Cramped. The pain. My throat's burning.
What's your problem, eh?
You, Doc! I know what you did!
What? Ah!
Wocky? You lied to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man!
Wait, let me explain.
Fine. I'll give you a last request.
Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No! He'll ruin everything! I have to stop him! Cease this at once, you two!
I'm sorry. I'm gonna show you a clip. But there's this keeps reminding me of this one clip from the old Dream SMP, which however bad it is now, but I just find it so funny.
Funny. This isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Yeah, no shit, Alita. Of course
Yeah.
it wasn't. Oh well,
Well,
too bad.
it was Agatha all along.
It was Alita Tiala all along. That doesn't make sense.
Yep. There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from the stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running. I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He wanted to use a public phone to inform the police. Which is when I made my escape. Which is when you left us. Sorry.
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Meraktis didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in that paint, though.
That was your first mistake.
It was my
Of
worst.
many.
It was my worst mistake, more like. No. My biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice. I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Wocky declared guilty, it was you. He's a defense attorney!
What?
I think she thought he was a prosecutor? I don't know. Huh.
I
Yawn.
believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Alita Tiala doing?
She's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now. Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost. Yeah, he's the best. Honestly, he's the most... You'll see.
He's just the most.
He's just the most.
I think he already knew. He figured out she was the killer a while ago.
Yeah, I was just directing you toward the right answer, F-4head. Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
He lost, but I didn't exactly win either.
Something the matter, F-4head?
No. Look, it looks like it's time to announce a verdict.
Yay, we got him off!
Guilty.
Yeah!
Let's
woo!
go, Wocky!
Wocky
Hi,
Kitaki!
I'm sorry we had to arrest your fiance, but hey,
Nah,
had to
it's
be
cool.
done.
Nah, it's cool. I'll just visit her in prison all the time.
Court is adjourned.
Wee-hoo! Alright. June 17, 4:12 p.m. That took 6 hours to do in universe?
Damn.
Damn! Great job, Apollo! You did it!
Yeah, we did it somehow, we did it.
I love this We Won the Case theme. Pretty much every
It took a
track in
quarter
this
of a
game
day,
is
but we
so
did
good.
it.
Wonky's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. And he has you to thank. Hey, attorney man! You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita, Holmes.
I'm sorry.
We're to blame, I guess. You give my Alita back! Stupid pointy-head attorney with a death wish! That's, big ones.
Oh, fuck, I forgot the father's name. How the father... Enough, Wocky. Mr. Kitaki. It's time you open your eyes, Wocky.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you open yours. You giving out the life, trying to become some kind of businessman?
Don't you talk about what you don't understand, Wocky.
I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out.
Down in jail, wouldn't that be happy ending?
Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kitaki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Wocky. Oh, Wocky, Apollo has something to tell you.
Why do you always have to put me on the spot? Why have to throw me under the bus?
What's that? Show him the reason why, Apollo. Look at him bouncing.
Okay. All right, let's see.
What?
Was it the yellow envelope?
This is,
Oh, it's the autopsy report. Yeah, no.
I'm fairly certain it's either this or this. I don't know.
I would say it might be the checkup report because that's more recent.
Well, no. Maybe. This is, like, when they found out, or this is when they... You know what? It's probably this.
Alright. Think about it, Wocky. Think about your condition.
Eh...
I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday. What? It pays well to need a lot of money right now. Queen money, that is. I forgot her voice again.
She doesn't mean... You aren't really... Are you? He's so cute. Ah!
It gives me Naruto vibes from that image. I don't know why.
It's because of the
his, like,
whiskers,
whiskers.
yeah.
I searched the globe and I found one. Doctor who could take that bullet out of you, Wocky. It's an expensive procedure.
Man, you got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it.
Ah.
It was the gangster life that did this to you, Wocky. My son, I want you to help. I want to help you. I want to do it clean.
I love this character trope of big eyebrows, tiny eyes.
You're my baby boy. Please understand, Wocky.
Dad. Man, I see how it is, old man. Always you looking out for... Wocky? Listen, good old man! One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. You try to hide in your business suit, I'll find you. Stupid old geezer. I'm tearing up.
My baby boy! My baby boy!
My... Wocky.
No, it is as it should be. That's my baby boy, alright? Mr. Kitaki. I like them more without the puppy dog eyes.
Oh, he's cute!
I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words. But I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you. Who, me? I don't think. Someday. I'll make you one of our latest, the Kitaki lime pies. I would
lime
like
pie.
to have that, actually.
Key lime pie. Yes.
I love key lime pie. Mostly I love key mango lime pie.
Oh, that sounds really good, actually.
It is my favorite. My favorite. I have not had it in a while, but like, we get this like mini pie from like. I guess you guys don't have Publix here, so it's fries, right?
Yeah.
So small, so good. I would eat it in one day and I'd be like, shit, I ate all the pie.
Didn't leave any for me. For later. No.
Nope. He's opening a pie shop. So alone.
Bye-bye.
And he's gone.
Well, let's head back, Apollo. To the Wright Anything Agency.
Hey, we can write whatever we want. Hey, since when do I work at your agency?
Aw, we make a good team. Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
You know what? Why not? She did help me out. She does deserve it. And there's a few
Yeah.
questions I still need answered. Like this power of mine that she showed me.
This is a very fun background image.
And my bracelet. Anyone can help me figure it out. It's her.
Oh, she sure
Hey, maybe this
can.
has some real magic in it.
Maybe.
Oh, I can't say I care much for what her father has become.
Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first.
Huh? Where?
Why, to claim our reward from Mr. Eldoon.
Those noodles, right. He got his stand back already.
Oh, and after that, you can come see my show, with a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat. Oh, it's special, all right.
Please, anything but the disappearing panties.
Huh.
I actually like Mr. Hat. That's the
Mr.
thing.
Hat
I
is
like
really
Mr. Hat.
nice, yeah.
I see no reason why Apollo should not like him. The disappearing panties, though, that I can't get behind.
Alright.
Like, why? Does she take, like, I don't understand the show. I don't want to see the show.
Anyway, thank you everybody for coming and watching this. Next week, new month, new case. We're going to be starting Turnabout Serenade, which I know a lot of people dislike, but I personally really enjoy it. So I can't wait to see your reaction to it, Marco.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for saying. Thank you for watching the show. Okay, KO.
What's the ending to the Muppet Show sound like again?
Oh. No, I'm remembering the beginning. It's like,
It's time to
I'm only
play the
remembering
music. It's time to light the lights. Something.
with the Muppet shows tonight.
Yep, exactly. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming, and wherever you are, have a wonderful day.